Greed. Okay. Not at all the cleanest godskin win of my career. What do you want? Not at all the cleanest godskin win of my career, by any measure. Oh, you can't come in here. Haha. You can't come in here. Okay. So if we go in here, then we have... How many Trina Lilies do I have left? Because this is going to be a bit of a problem later. I have no Trina Lilies. All right, let's go. No, it's fine. Who keeps... Anywho, now we have the Godslayer Greatsword. All right. So we're going to mark this boss Dunzo. So the next thing is going to be farming to get the actual weapon that I want for this region. I mean, I guess the Cilia... Is this where I want to be? I gotta think where I want to put these stats. I guess actually I should see what does the Halo Scythe need. So I need 13 Strength, 16 Dex, 15 Faith. I mean, so really at this point, what I would want to do, I think, is maybe something like this. Faith, that's at 35. Maybe something like this at this point. And again, I'm going to kind of move my stats around. But now comes the obnoxious bit. And we're going to use Bloodhound for this. And this is something that I'm probably going to do off camera. But there's another... There we go. There's another... I don't know what I was going to say. I've got to farm this weapon and the armor set that I want as well. So this takes a really, really, really long time. Because essentially what you're going to do, you're going to use this Site of Grace. And you're going to just repeatedly... Where'd he go? This guy. You're going to just repeatedly farm this guy. Because the scythe that I want only drops from the knight that wields a scythe. And the armor set that I want drops from any of them, but the scythe, it has to be a knight that wields a scythe. There are clean rot knights that wield swords instead. So, I mean, legitimately, I'm going to be at this for a while. And I can kind of make it go, theoretically, a little bit quicker. But with this, what you could do is you could go and respec at Renala and just dump a stupid amount of stats into Arcane to increase your discovery, which increases, you know, things that have low percentage drop rates dropping more frequently. And there are actually like a couple other clean rots that I can fight that have the scythe. But this area gets a little obnoxious because they start spawning out of the ground. So legitimately, I just have to keep doing this until I get the scythe and the armor set that I want. I think here's where they spawn out of the ground also. Oh, crap. I forgot Millicent does that. Well, I guess I'm just in for a bad time. No. No. So beating Millicent here does not lock you out of her quest line. I'm not really sure why Millicent invades you. Beyond that, the idea is that invaders... There's two schools of thought. One is that invaders come to you from another world, and another is that invaders like, oh hey, I got the scythe and the armor. Okay. Whoa, we're halfway there. Do I hear footsteps? Is there another clean rot? Well, now it doesn't matter what clean rot I fight, because I just want the armor at this point. Yeah, one is that invaders go to sleep and they invade you in their dreams. Another is they come across dimensions of their realities, etc. And so Millicent is having a very fitful sleep up in her chapel. So there's a school of thought that says maybe Millicent is... I just need the boots now, because I'm probably not going to wear the helmet. There's a school of thought that says maybe Millicent invaded you in her dreams. I've never had the scythe... Oh, okay. I've never had the scythe drop that quickly. I am normally farming this thing for well over an hour. That's amazing. Another Halo scythe. I have never had this much luck getting the scythe early. Well, that's no problem. Now I have both clean rot weapons. The boots are all I need. 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 Finally. Okay, we have the whole clean rot set now. Okay. Let's go this way. This way? This way? This way? Where is EG? Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and set up the build that we're going to be running for the rest of Caelid and Dragon Barrow. Okay, we've had 3 Halo sides. And I pretty much never use the Clean Rot Sword, but we're going to have the Sacred Sword on our secondary. Actually, let's do this. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to bother with that. The thing is, like, I'm not going to level up the Clean Rot Sword also. So this is a new drip. I'm going to just make this weapon better. And we should be able to have the materials now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Or see, we're missing 7, 8, 9. We could take it up to +9 if we had 7, but we don't. So we're gonna just take this up as high as we can get it, which is +5. We need 6 and 7. But we don't really have a good way to get 6 and 7 right now. So this is our Caelid build. Caelid and Dragon Barrow. This is what we're going to run for this area. And I love the Ash of War on the Halo Scythe. So the Halo Scythe is fun because it procs bleed, But also, in addition to proccing bleed, which it's got a 55 blood loss buildup, which we can look at compared to Bloodhound Fang. To give you perspective, it has the same blood loss buildup as Bloodhound Fang, but it is a faith weapon. Faith Strength Dex. And now we have this ability to just be throwing these rings everywhere. And we have a pretty fun Charge R2. And it's got a pretty good moveset, that aside. It's pretty quick as far as these larger weapons go. But I'm going to call it here. It's time for family movie night, so I will record more content for you guys later. So, as always, this is Eugene, the author, saying you're awesome, be amazing, you already are. Take care, dreamers. And we're back. So, O'Neill is actually the next boss we're going to deal with, and he's surprisingly tanky. He's right over there. He's another one of the bosses that you can cheese. I think everybody kind of knows that cheese by now. You get his attention, you get him over to the Scarlet Rot geysers there. But we're... Oh, okay. Hi. Hi. Can I help you? Excuse me, we're doing a thing right now. Okay. One thing that I've never actually done... Oh, right, you can't ride the horse once you summon for this arena. Is I've never actually taken out his ads before. I just kind of assumed that they would respawn, so I never bothered dealing with his ads. Not sure why I have your aggro. But his ads are super annoying because they just like snipe you with arrows the whole time you're trying to fight him. So I just want to see, do they stay gone or do they respawn? And I guess actually since Pollyanna really can't solo him, she's no Blythe. Maybe it would have been nicer if I dealt with the ads before I summoned Pollyanna. Yeah, let's see if I can't take a little bit of heat off of her real quick. Yeah. I don't know if she has her own flask. Some of... I want to say some of the NPC summons will actually use a flask. I could be wrong about that, though. And this will be interesting, because Niall's not actually a boss that I... Oh, okay, I thought I dodged. Niall's not actually a boss that I fight very often. Because I don't like him. I really need to start turning my phone off when I record, because I get all these notifications in the worst possible times. As this is kind of fight practice for me, because I don't actually really know his attack pattern. He has slow combos, but very long ones. He's another one of those Elden Ring bosses that he's just allowed to just attack forever. And your job is just like, dodge, land hit if you can, dodge, land hit if you can, dodge. Yeah, I was out of go-go juice. Okay, this is just kind of obnoxious. He's a really annoying boss fight when you actually fight him, huh? Show of hands in the comment section. Does anybody actually like this fight? Huh. No, it's just like... I don't know, it's weird, because like I said, I don't really fight this guy, so... The pacing for this fight is just really kind of obnoxious. I was like, okay, where are your ads? I know your ads have got to be around here somewhere. So let's put a little bit of distance here between me and your ads. Oh my gosh! Okay. You know, I don't know why I thought that that was going to stop you. Oh, I'm stuck against a wall. That's not a place that I want to be. Oh my gosh. Well, that was quite a start to the video. This is the kind of the Fashion Souls problem, is that this armor looks cool, but it's not very good. Granted, I could also stand to get good right now, but... Oh, I'm out of blue juice, too. Alright. And I use my Wondrous Physic? Okay. Alright, now back to you. I thought I dodged. Clearly I didn't. Clearly I didn't either time that I thought I did. Oh my lord. Am I about to throw? I might be about to throw. I might be opening this video with throwing. Oh, I was out of stamina. I didn't realize I was out of stamina. Oh, that could have been bad. I did not realize that I was out of stamina. Oh my lord. I was so locked in that I was not locked in. Alright. Commander Standard is another weapon that I've never really used. And we might actually do Millicent's questline. I wasn't going to, but we might do Millicent's questline just because... yeah, I'd like more go-go juice. I'm going to need a lot of strength. I might respec though when I get... Okay, I've started a lot of thoughts at once. I'm going to need strength when I go to the actual weapon that I want to wield for kind of the rest of the game once I get to Lindau. But I don't really need it right now. My survivability is a little crummy at the moment, so I guess maybe we'll put that into Vig for the time being. Okay, so Millicent's questline is a maybe quest for me because it is a way that you can get a Somber. I don't think there's really any way to keep that questline from being able to actually be completed though. So, yeah, alright. Well, that's another Caelid boss down. Let's go ahead and just deal with the boss fights that I don't really like that much in Caelid, I guess. So we'll deal with X-Ikes next. And X-Ikes, I mean, so I'm not a huge fan of the dragon boss fights in general. I feel like a lot of the dragon boss fights... Where is this dragon? I feel like a lot of the dragon boss fights are a lot of you going back and forth and back and forth. They're more fun if you're a mage, I feel like, than if you're a melee character. But X-Ikes is a fight that I just find really obnoxious. Because like everything he does kind of has that rot AoE. I need to build my endurance up a lot more. Right, like he's got that rot AoE and that's just really kind of obnoxious. And like everything he does spills rot. And so this is such an annoying fight, I feel like, if you're not a range build. Because you have to like keep your distance so much with this boss. We kind of have a little bit of the best of both worlds. Oh, I thought I was moving. Oh, okay, this might be done right now, actually. Thanks, Torrent. Thanks for having me mount you in place instead of riding forward. Love that for me. Alright. Let's, now it's a race against time. Oh, I thought I was far enough away. Man. I've got to stop letting so much time pass between filming these episodes. Alright, let's lock in and play like I have some gosh darn sense. Yeah, I'm trying to film this while I'm still in Alaska, you know, taking care of my mom from her surgery. And so
I will film like a bulk of content, and then that gives me some buffer space for my caretaking responsibilities. But as a result, like, I'll film a whole region in one sitting, and then I won't play the game for basically a few weeks. So I get a tad rusty in between sessions, as you can see. Gosh, my kingdom for real plunge attacks. Maybe with as many bosses as are coming into Night Rain from past Souls games, maybe they'll bring back actual plunge attacks. Alright, well, this is done. There's no way. Ain't no way. My damage output is just way too low for this. Alright, well, let's try that again. I did so many things wrong in that fight. I realized I just left all those runes, but I'm not too worried about them, honestly. I played very poorly that time. And I don't intend to throw that bat again. For this fight, anyways. So this is a slower weapon, but the bleed damage it does is really nice, that bleed buildup. Which we're going to try to proc again real quick here. Yep. Proc some bleed. Actually be in motion so that I can ride away properly. Look at that range, though. That is insane range for that Scarlet Rot. Get around him. Get off the horse. Get some good hits in. Pull up Torrent. Oh. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I got greedy on that last hit and did not have my stamina to be able to dodge. Oh, crap. You know, my head went to fighting other dragons, and I was like, oh. At the last minute, I was like, he's gonna spread rot when he stomps. But I was like halfway committed to two different actions, and neither one of them were good for me. Let's just get out of the way here. And no thank you. And good night. Alright, that was a much better showing. Whew, man. Alright, where's my money? Alright, so that is XX down. Let's go deal with the Mad Pumpkins, I guess. Where's the ruin? Where's the closest? Oh, I didn't get a good side of grace for that, but... Oh, I meant to pop a foul foot for that fight. Oh well. C'est la vie. Let me at least put my mobile here so I can tell if the notice that I'm getting is what I need to care about. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's not even the right place. What am I doing? I don't want to go there. I want to go up here. Oh, I was like, I'm sorry? Bach? You sound like an old man, Bach. Alright, so we can see all around here as we're riding back to where I actually meant to be. Because I didn't get the side of grace where I need one for this boss fight. We can see the result of this land just absolutely destroyed and just horribly scarred and wounded by the war between Melania and Radahn's knights. And it would be crazy. FromSoft games are known for doing a lot of time travel shenanigans, so it would be crazy to get to see Caelid in its prime before. So this is something, right? Like, okay, my computer just freaked out. This is something that's interesting to look at and to consider, right? We think of Melania as this tragic, honorable swordsman, this tragic, honorable warrior. But in the pursuit of fulfilling Miquella's ambition, she absolutely ruined this country, right? Like, all of this horrific rot everywhere is a result of Melania's bloom, that she was fighting Radahn and realized that she needed an edge to be able to actually try to win that fight, and she got a very Pyrrhic victory by activating her rot powers. Where's the boss entrance? And so as a result, Melania just destroyed this entire country, or whatever you want to call this region. And so, for a fight that didn't need to happen, right? So, and hey, maybe Radahn drew first blood, but if you again look at the fact that Miquella was controlling Radahn, or influencing him at the very least from jump, Miquella and Melania are responsible for this place being just absolutely ravaged, and it's just so sad. Alright, so this is an annoying boss fight. I guess we'll deal with this one first. Our damage output is really high right now. I was going to try to greed that. But the pumpkins are annoying just because their helmets, like, protect them from so much direct damage. Oh, I was out of go juice. Okay, I really... Endurance. Endurance is what I need to put a lot of points into. I am not about to throw on the Mad Pumpkins. Excuse me. What game does that, where somebody comes up to you and they're like, "Excuse me"? Oh, Night of the Consumers. Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought you were done, but you weren't done. I thought I had him, but I didn't add him. Alright, that's another boss down. And they guard a weapon, I think. I don't know, they're another boss that I don't normally fight. They do give a surprisingly large amount of runes. What do they guard? Maybe it's a talisman. I have no idea what the treasure is for beating these guys. Oh, the Visage Shield. I actually did do a Great Shields only run. Or a mostly Great Shields only run. What is this message? I actually did a mostly Great Shields only run. It was a lot of fun. I didn't know there's a putrid tree spirit here. Where's the putrid tree spirit that's here? Where's another boss to deal with? Well, I guess we can go deal with this tree boss down here next. And then, of course, we have to do with the caves. So we may as well mark these caves while we're at it. That's not anything. I'm not looking forward to fighting BBK. What's funny, too, about this build is, like, so having bleed makes it a bit more versatile. And, the range option that it gives us is nice, too. But the thing with this build is, or with bleed builds, is that there are some encounters that bleed just does not help you for anything. I want to get my vigor to 40, and then I want to start pumping endurance. Where am I going? Yeah, like BBK, I believe you can't bleed Blackblade Kindred. I know you can't bleed Valiant. But I believe you... Okay, come on, friend. That's unnecessary roughness. I'm trying to think. I think there's a way that I can scale down from up here to get down to there. Hey, what do you have? Nice. Are you still chasing me? You are still chasing me. I don't know that I can make it down that way, but I know I can make it down this way. There's a side of grace up there, but that's kind of the way that you're expected to enter Caelid, but I don't want it. Okay, I think I can safely get down using the trees here. Because I think there's actually, like, treasure up in this tree somewhere. What? I'm sorry? What blasts magic that's over here? Let's switch. What is sniping me? Huh. I didn't know that there was anything that did that in this area. Interesting. I don't really have the flask set up to do this the way I want to. But, you know, it is what it is. These guys are obnoxious. They'll just follow you into the boss fight, so we're just gonna, like, deal with them so nobody's coming up and attacking me from behind. Yeah, I don't really have the flask setup I want for this, but whatever. It is what it is. Hello, friend. Never mind, I have more than enough flasks for this. Oh, the annoying move. No problem, no problem, no problem. Excuse me. Pardon me. And a dodge. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Excuse me. Let me just greed real quick. Thank you. Okay. That's another boss down. And Caelid actually doesn't really have that many boss encounters, so we are gonna kind of just blaze on through here.